there's a reason that those Taoist guys use Qigong, literally Qigong, control over Qi, as the gateway into spiritual development. They use the energy body. We're all familiar with the physical body, and they're using the physical body to access the energetic body, which is used to access the emotional body, the mental body. It's really hardcore. They're sort of engineering perspective on the human being. And this is when one of them told me this crazy comment. He was like, the Taoist masters wouldn't consider you fully human until you could move your energy body and your emotional body the same way you moved your physical body. They were like, oh no, you're still a monkey, you're still developing, you're still evolving. I was like, well, I can't do that. But like, imagine moving your emotions like you move your fingers. Yeah, yeah. And that's just the qualification for human. So imagine the qualifications for, it's pretty incredible and amazing actually, like what's possible. And so all of this starts, and the process even, we've all kind of started tapping into that intuitive sense, but the deeper layers of sensitivity to the intuition and to, frankly, all 8 of those bodies starts by sensitizing ourselves to the energetic body. So let's just do like a basic practice together, just sitting up kind of yesterday style. Won't take long at all. We'll sit eyes closed. Does everybody know Trey from the forum?
Oh yeah, the homie Trey.
Trey? He's a cool little kid,
Yeah,
right?
that dude is like,
is a good kid.
insane,
Yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. Yeah, he'll be here one year.
Yeah, for sure.
One of these years. Well, I guess it's like 6 more years till he's here, so we'll see. Anyway, he made this comment once that he was meditating, and he's like, man, I started feeling like focusing on my hands, and suddenly they started tingling. And I like focused on my feet, and they started tingling, and I realized I could move energy around my body by focusing on different body parts. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I remember the first time I figured that out. It was like, oh, am I supposed to be able to do this? And actually, we're doing it all the time. Like, wherever you place your attention, energy flows too. So let's just do like a brief little warm-up. Everybody here, I would assume, has experienced this, so we'll just run through it real quick. Eyes closed, sitting up, decent posture, best you can on the couch. It's good to have feet flat on the floor if you can. Can you guys close the washing machine door? No, keep it going. So just to start off, take a brief moment to see where your breath is at. Just to notice it. Take a couple breaths and really focus on getting still and relaxed on the exhale. So use the exhale to let go of any tension. Kyle, is that door closed? Can you shut it off then? Now we'll bring attention to the soles of the feet, where they contact the ground. And just feel the contact point, the feeling of your feet against the ground. And just notice any texture that's there. Is it like hard and cold, maybe if your feet are against the tile, or Is the carpet soft? Just notice the texture of it. And as you continue to focus on the soles of your feet, you may feel a slight or even a strong tingling sensation in the soles of your feet. And see if, as you place more attention there, it might even grow a little bit stronger. Check in to see if that sensation is just on the surface of the skin or even inside the skin, or if it might also be a few centimeters, an inch, a few inches below the skin. There might be a slight awareness of energy outside of the actual foot itself. As though it's radiating off the foot. And there's no need to focus intensely. It's already there, so all we're doing is feeling. But the more time you spend focusing on the balls of the feet, the more you may notice that energy growing a little bit more intense. Now move up to the hands. How are the hands feeling right now? Do they feel similar almost to the soles of the feet? Is there a similar tingling sensation? Is it stronger or more faint? Just feel whatever's there. And notice that as you continue feeling the hands, that sensation may grow even stronger. There might be tingling not only in the palms of the hands, but on the backs of the hands as well even. And just like the feet, you may notice energy almost radiating off of the hands as well. Now an area that may be a little bit trickier to notice could be the forearms. If you just extend your awareness up into the forearms, do you feel that same sort of energy flow through the forearms at any point, anywhere on the forearm? Maybe it's the whole thing, maybe it's just a section, maybe just the wrist. Anything you feel is fine. The hands and the feet are quite sensitive, so they're common to feel, but our goal is to feel this throughout the entire system. So anything you feel around the forearms is fine. And again, notice that the more awareness you place on that area, the more energy seems to build. The more energy flows into that area, the more sensation is there. Is the sensation on the surface of the forearms, on the skin? Is it inside the forearms? Is it on the surface and inside the forearms, and maybe even outside of the surface, radiating outwards? And remembering that the energy body extends past, beyond the physical body, as well as inside the physical body. Now moving back to the breath for a moment. Make it soft, silent. And we're going to use the exhale to see if we can notice how energy sinks in our body, meaning moves downwards. So when we say relaxing the body downwards, try relaxing the body downwards on your exhale. And see if you can notice that tingling sensation. See what it does in the body. Maybe it's just very faint, or maybe it's stronger. But as you relax and exhale downwards, see if the energy follows that direction, flowing downwards, or streaming downwards at all. Make sure the face is relaxed and the shoulders are relaxed. And posture is as upright as it can be without being tense. And just continue to see if you can notice that downward current of energy. Or if there's even a slight upward current of energy. Just whatever's there, just take note of it within the energy body. This may be easy or difficult. Either way is fine right now. And now as we've been doing this practice, focusing on the feet, the hands, the forearms, the breath, downward current, take note of just the body as a totality, or rather the energy body as a totality. And see if you can sort of diffuse your awareness throughout the whole body and just notice any sort of tingling, silvery current of energy moving through your system. Pick up on anything you can notice. It might even feel like there is, as we saw, a body within the body. Just continue feeling that if you can. And as a next step, which will be the trickiest, but you may have a sense of it already actually if you take note, see if you can just feel very slightly how that energy body extends outside of your body, so you can expand your awareness just maybe an inch outside of your body, as though someone they traced the outline of your body 1 inch outside of your skin. You get a sense of energy radiating outwards. And again, even very, very slight is fine. Even if you think, am I just imagining this? Remember that this energy body is a reality. If you feel energy at any level radiating outwards, do you also feel it radiating inwards? You might also notice that the more relaxed you are, the less tension you're holding, the more you can feel. And as we said, tension in the physical body obstructs the flow of intelligence, obstructs the flow of chi. It may even at some point feel like your body is just sparkling. Like there's this sparkling current. However strong or however faint. And finally, the last thing we'll do is just see if you can become aware of anything that's outside of that boundary. If you can become sensitive at all to 1 foot outside of your body. Extend your awareness down below the feet and see how deep you can extend your awareness. Is it 1 foot? Is it 1 meter? Can you feel? How far it actually goes? And as you're feeling down below the feet, just extending your awareness to feel whatever's there. We'll finish up with 5 breaths. Again, using the exhale to relax further and relax the energy body downwards to see if you can almost send that current of energy into the earth down below your feet. Not forcing the breath at all, just nice and easy. And then you can go ahead and whenever you're ready, no rush, just come back to the room. The part of the point anyway of that exercise, one of the first points that needs to be mentioned is obviously, as you guys have seen, energy follows attention. So wherever you place your attention on your hands, energy goes there, they start to kind of vibrate and tingle. Energy follows the attention to your feet, and so on and so forth. So if you focus your attention on something, energy will inevitably go there. And that's where the qi gong part comes in. You're like directing energy with your attention. So when we do the 12-fold lower belly breathing, and then we sit there, hands, like left hand under the right on top of that lower dantian, that energy center inside the body. When we do that and sort of direct our energy down into that power plant battery that we spoke about, the purpose of the hands right here is actually so that the energy of the hands radiates into the lower dantian and increases the sensitivity to it. Has anybody had a sense of that part? It's actually quite faint at first and even very hard to feel. Even if you've been doing Qigong for a while, the lower dantian can be tricky to feel. Has anybody had a sense of it at any point? Yeah, you guys have done quite a bit of practice. You've had as well, yeah. But again, that just comes over time. And same goes for the heart. Has anybody felt like if you're really focused on the heart, you can sort of feel like this warm energy radiating from the heart? So that'll be big tomorrow in the beginning in social intelligence and then relationships. But yeah, point is energy follows attention, and the energy body is like infinitely nuanced, just like our physical body is. So there's a lot to discover. It's so interesting and fascinating.